What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing today? Welcome to a new episode of Phenomenal Views. Guys, in 2011, we had The Rise. In 2014, we had The Dawn. And now here in 2017, we have The War. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is my review for War of the Planet of the Apes, which I believe to be the third and final film in this franchise. Now, War for the Planet of the Apes is kind of like that lightning in a bottle that we sometimes get, where the third film in the franchise ends up being the best. And that is exactly what War for the Planet of the Apes is. Guys, War for the Planet of the Apes is such a strong and emotional film from beginning to end. This film gives its audience what it promises. This film has great acting and chemistry from not only Andy Serkis, who portrays Caesar, but also from Woody Harrelson, who portrays the Colonel. The acting and chemistry between these two actors is done phenomenally well. Guys, this film made me feel like I was watching not only another movie, but a franchise. In other words, a TV series. So there were some aspects in this film that made me think of The Walking Dead. There were some aspects in this movie that also made me think of Logan. And I was like, okay, I really like this combination. This film also does a really good job with connecting to this film to the other films. And another thing is, War for the Planet of the Apes doesn't feel like, oh, it's just another sequel. No, this movie feels like it is an addition to this franchise. Guys, this franchise has done such a good job with portraying Caesar and going through his life, showing us him going from a small little ape to a father/warrior to a man driven by revenge and his inner hatred. And in this film, he has to overcome it. And the question is, will he become the next Koba? That is what this movie hits you with, is this certain question. Will he end up being just like Koba? Now, another thing with this movie is the dialogue in this movie. Wait a minute. Dialogue. Oh yeah, that's right. This movie actually does not have that much dialogue. It only has dialogue when it has to have it. And the fact of the matter is that when it doesn't have dialogue, it is replaced with silence and music. And that is another thing. This film has amazing music that really helps with showing the emotions that these characters are going through. Half the time, when Caesar talks, it is only he is responding to the apes. In other words, it's just sign language. Another good thing in this movie is it's showing us how his friendship with the orangutan from Rise of the Planet of the Apes has grown. And I'm talking about Maurice. Maurice is another well flushed out character in this film, going from just being an ape who was captured and put in the, I guess, like holding zoo where she met Caesar, to being a teacher, to now being, I guess you could say, possibly she's basically Caesar's best friend. And this film shows how they have grown as characters. And this film also does a really good job with connecting this to the other films by not only having text, which it kind of shows early in the film, talking about what happened with the Rise, and then the dawn of the new age of the apes, and then the war, but it doesn't spoil the film. It just kind of shows what is going to be happening as a result of what happened at the end of the first one. And I thought that this movie handled everything phenomenally. There is even a scene with a little girl and Caesar, and that's what makes me think of the Logan aspect. And it is really, really sweet the way how Caesar and this girl act off one another, and especially the little girl and Maurice. It is done amazingly well. This film is going to tear at your heartstrings. It is going to really tear at your emotions. This film does feel like a war movie. It does have aspects of Holocaust and Hitler aspects, but it's not too strong and it's not offensive. This doesn't feel like it's just a film. It feels like it is an experience, and that is why I'm going to give War for the Planet of the Apes an A+. I enjoyed watching this movie. I enjoyed experiencing this movie. This was something I could not wait to watch. I didn't watch the trailers. Actually, I take that back. I saw one, and I just decided I wasn't going to watch any of the other trailers. Now, War for the Planet of the Apes is the best one in the series. It is not my favorite. I would have to say Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is actually still my favorite, and the reason I think of that is because of one of the trailers that I got, and it just made me fall in love with the film. And so I have kind of a relationship with Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, but I also have a strong attachment to War for the Planet of the Apes, and all three of these films are so good. And they are something I strongly recommend you guys watch. When War for the Planet of the Apes comes out, you know that's going to be on my box collection. You know I'm going to add that to my DVD collection. And one day, I'll probably do what I did on Christmas Day and watch Rise, Dawn, and War, just like how I watched Captain America the First Avenger, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and Captain America Civil War. Guys, this has been another episode of Phenomenal Views. Put in the comments below, if you have watched War for the Planet of the Apes, what did you think of it? Do you think that this is going to be the last film? Personally, I hope it does, because it had a perfect ending, and this film just feels like a perfect completion. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let's get this video some likes, and I hope that you did enjoy. And I want to say thank you for the guys who do watch my videos and who support my channel, because I do this for you all, and I also hope that I can reach out to some new fans. Guys, don't forget to hit that bell on my YouTube channel so that way you can see when I'm going to have new content, and I really hope you guys are excited for my project that I've almost got finished. I am so close, and I cannot wait to share it with you all. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. It is hot outside, so don't forget to put on some sunscreen. Have a good day, guys.